Bad drivers are driving up everybody's insurance rates. Distracted drivers are also driving up our rates. So how do we get lower car insurance? We work with a national car insurance company that offers generous discounts for good drivers and multiple lines. Are you a homeowner? You get a discount. Have a couple cars? You get a discount. Have a boat or RV? You get a discount. Accident-free? You get another discount. Grab your phone and visit our website gooddriver.us and answer some questions, and our representative will reach out the next business day. Discounts are the key to lower insurance rates. If you are a bad driver, please shop somewhere else. We love careful, respectful, and good drivers. Go to gooddriver.us before your car insurance policy renews. Start saving money and get the reward for being a good driver today.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV. And now on Roku devices on this Friday, January 9th, 2026. Good evening, I'm Chris Palermo. Here is what's happening. There is new video coming out now from the shooting involving the ICE agent that shot and killed a woman in Minnesota Wednesday morning as they were trying to perform immigration enforcement laws. News 25 Samantha Roberts has the story.
Authorities continue to investigate the fatal shooting of Renee Nicole Good, a 37-year-old Minneapolis mother who was shot and killed by a federal immigration and customs enforcement agent during an enforcement operation Wednesday morning in South Minneapolis. The incident happened just after 9:30 a.m. along Portland Avenue South. Federal officials say ICE agents were conducting immigration-related activity when they encountered Good inside her SUV. According to the Department of Homeland Security, agents ordered her to exit the vehicle. Officials claim Good then veered her car toward one of the agents, prompting the agent to fire multiple shots in what they describe as self-defense. Good was transported to a local hospital where she was pronounced dead. KPVM has obtained point-of-view footage from the ICE agent's perspective, showing agents approaching the vehicle moments before the shooting.
Change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Whoa!
Federal officials say the footage supports their account of the incident. Civil rights activists and local leaders say the video raises serious questions and have called for all footage to be released publicly. New reporting has also highlighted Good's involvement with local activist groups. According to a report cited by the New York Post, Good was part of a Minneapolis ICE Watch network, activists who work to document and resist federal immigration enforcement operations. Sources describe her as deeply committed to that cause. Friends say she became connected with those activists through her young son's charter school, which emphasizes social justice and community engagement. One parent at a vigil described Good as, quote, a warrior, saying she believed she was doing what was right. Good's family, however, describes her as a devoted mother of three, a poet, and a community member with no violent history. Local officials have questioned the federal version of events and are calling for transparency and accountability. The shooting has sparked protests nationwide. In New York City, thousands gathered in Lower Manhattan following the shooting, marching through city streets and rallying outside federal buildings to condemn ICE and demand justice.
I dedicate that one! I dedicate that one! Listen! You don't gotta change it if you ain't ready. But some of us are up, aren't we?
Demonstrators voiced anger over federal immigration enforcement and the use of force, with calls for policy changes and independent investigations. Multiple investigations are now underway. The ICE agent involved has been placed on administrative leave. No charges have been announced at this time. This remains a developing story, and KPVM will continue to bring you updates as more information becomes available.
More news now. Las Vegas police need the public's help and are still searching for a suspect who robbed a home in Summerlin last month. Haley Grabby has this report.
Las Vegas detectives are asking for the public's help in identifying a burglary suspect caught on a surveillance video. The incident happened on December 29th, 2025 at approximately 8:35 a.m. at a residence near Garden Mist Drive. During the investigation, detectives reviewed security footage showing the suspect jumping over a backyard wall before forcing entry through a sliding glass door. The suspect then burglarized the home and exited through the same broken door. The suspect is described as a male believed to be between 20 and 25 years old. At the time of the burglary, he was wearing a light gray beanie, a multicolored green camouflage hoodie, black pants, and black shoes. Anyone with information is urged to contact the LVMPD Summerlin Area Command Investigative Team at 702-828-9457 or by email at sacinvestigations@lvmpd.com.
And the U.S. House of Representatives has approved a bill that would unlock nearly $50 million for maintenance and improvements at Hoover Dam.
The bipartisan Help Hoover Dam Act passed Thursday as part of a larger federal spending package. The measure now heads to the U.S. Senate for consideration. Lawmakers say the bill would allow the Bureau of Reclamation, which oversees the dam, to access money that has been sitting unused in a dormant federal account. Those funds could be used for daily operations, major repairs, and environmental cleanup projects. Hoover Dam marked its 90th anniversary last year. President Franklin D. Roosevelt dedicated the landmark in 1935, with its first generator coming online a year later. Today, the dam provides hydroelectric power to about 1.3 million people across Nevada, Arizona, and California. Its reservoir, Lake Mead, supplies water to roughly 25 million people throughout the Southwest.
Coming up, News 25 has all the coverage you ever needed for this week's Consumer Electronics Show.
In a wreck and thinking about dealing with the insurance company yourself? Stop! People represented by an attorney get more than 3 times the money than those who don't have an attorney.
Murder and rope is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Wrap up the year with huge savings at Saida Trudeau. It's the holiday season, and Saida Trudeau is giving the gift of zero. That's 0% financing for 60 months on new 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn, Lone Star, and Laramie Crew Cabs. Also, 0% financing for 72 months on vehicles like the new 2025 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid, the new 2025 Dodge Charger Daytona, and new 2025 Jeep Wagoneer S, Limited and Launch Edition. In the mood for adventure? Check out and save $7,500 on a new 2025 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. Need to save your money for the holidays? Get no payments for 90 days on every new vehicle in stock when financing with Stellantis Financial. Come save big this holiday season at your hometown dealer, Saida Trudeau, with the Wrap Up the Year Savings event going on now.
When your car lets you down, you need a shop that steps up. At family-owned Double D Automotive Service in Henderson, our certified techs handle everything: engines, brakes, even AC. We use state-of-the-art equipment to keep your car running right the first time. We help our customers get from memory to memory because life's best memories happen on the road. We stand behind our work so you can drive with confidence. Every mile, every time. Double D Automotive Service, Henderson's trusted family-run auto repair pros. Call 702-303-1275 or visit doubledrepair.com today.
Secure your family while you're home or away. Monitor your home with cameras, burglar, smoke, and fire alarms 24/7, 365 days a year. Provide yourself with a peace of mind by using your smartphone or computer. You can monitor your home anytime or anywhere. Let Mastercraft Electronics install security your family deserves. Call Mastercraft Electronics today. Secure your home or business. 775-990-4896. Mastercraft Electronics is licensed and bonded. 1 month free alarm monitoring when you sign up for service. Mastercraft Electronics, 775-990-4896.
Hurt in a wreck? The insurance company is going to offer you a little check. We turn low offers into big checks.
Hurt in a wreck? You need a real check? Make one call, that's all.
Murder and rope is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Well, News 25 was at the 8 Cigar Lounge inside Resorts World Wednesday night, January 7th. I was there. We covered an event that was part of the Consumer Electronics Show in town this week, and it was hosted by Jonathan Scott from the popular Property Brothers Do-It-Yourself Homeowners Show on HGTV. On Wednesday night, January 7th, News 25 attended the MyQ Speakeasy event, was part of the annual Consumer Electronics Show held at the Las Vegas Convention Center.
We want to make sure that we can tie all of the different devices together. Sometimes the devices may not activate exactly as we want them to, so we've designed it so that it can move back. It can go through the MyQ server system, which allows us to double try, retry things if we don't get an immediate response.
Jonathan Scott co-hosts the Property Brothers Show on HGTV along with his brother. He explains why he has partnered with the technology company for their 3-in-1 garage door opener.
I am obsessed with technology, and so I was beyond excited when you guys talked about the launch, MyQ doing smart lock. This is a space that is so critically important because, you know, we were talking earlier about how there's all this tech out there where people are like, what kind of tech do you like? Oh, I like that I can remotely turn on my music, or I can spy on my neighbor with my camera or something. That's the best. That's pretty good stuff, right? Anyway, I believe in technology that has an actual purpose that makes your home safer, makes your life better, and I think, you know, having all of this tech in one device where if you see a problem happening, you can actually take action and lock the door. If it sees a stranger walk up to the door, it will automatically take action.
And the Tech Talk carried on through the night with cigars on the patio overlooking the beautiful Las Vegas Strip. For News 25, I'm Chris Palermo. All right, it was a great time. Let's do it again. And how can your chance at bingo help the nursing program at Great Basin College in Pahrump? There's a fundraiser happening next week with money raised going to much needed items for these future nurses. Smith Roberts has more.
The Student Nurse Organization at Great Basin College will be hosting a bingo fundraiser on Friday, January 16th, beginning at 6 p.m. The event will take place at the Great Basin College Pahrump Valley Center, located at 551 East Calvada Boulevard. The Student Nurse Organization is currently seeking donations to be used as prizes for the bingo event. The organization is a nonprofit and is the largest student organization at Great Basin College, dedicated to giving back to the community and paying it forward for future nursing classes. By supporting this event, you are not only helping future nurses, but your tax-deductible donation will also provide exposure for your business during the bingo fundraiser. Funds raised will go towards scrubs, scholarships, and graduation ceremonies for nursing students. For more information or to donate, please contact Dorothy Collender at 775-327-2201.
Okay, big news on this Friday. Joey Chestnut, the undisputed heavyweight champion of competitive eating, is returning to Las Vegas. Mikey has that and more in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Riley Smith scored twice. Mark Stone extended his goal streak to 6 games, and the Vegas Golden Knights proved once again that panic is optional in Las Vegas after losing goalie Carter Hart early because apparently injuries left the Strip. The Knights rallied past the Columbus Blue Jackets 5-3 on Thursday night. Next up, the Golden Knights host the St. Louis Blues on Saturday. In a matchup that requires zero cardio but maximum commitment, Joey Chestnut, the undisputed heavyweight champion of competitive eating, is returning to Las Vegas. Major League Eating announced that Chestnut will defend his bagel title at the 4th annual Siegel's Bagel Mania World Bagel Eating Championship on Saturday, January 31st. Gluten doesn't stand a chance. And the 11th annual Chris Ruby Memorial Cup returns to Lee Canyon. January 10th, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., the community ski and snowboard race honors the memory of Chris Ruby while supporting the Nevada Donor Network and organ donation awareness. Check-in begins at 8 a.m. at the Bristlecone Bar, with racing starting at 10. Entry is $20 or free for registered organ donors. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Coming up, more from the Consumer Electronics Show. You're watching News 25.
We love you, Pahrump. Thank you for making the Auto Plaza #1 in Nye County. We are incredibly grateful for your support and proud to be serving our community now for 20 years. Whether you're looking to replace or service your vehicle, consider this. We offer dozens of new GM models in cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus hundreds of the highest quality pre-owned vehicles for sale in Southern Nevada. Our all-star service team is here to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. The factory-trained and ASE certified technicians here can work on most makes and models, and we carry the latest in diagnostic and preventative maintenance tools to get the job done. Visit PahrumpCars.com to check out our current selection of vehicles, schedule a service appointment, or even order factory accessories for your ride. Don't forget to stop by the Auto Plaza and get a free alignment check before you hit the open road, or visit PahrumpCars.com.
Desert pests. Get rid of them. Get Arid. Arid Pest Control has had experience with Pahrump Desert Pests since 1995. Licensed and insured, Arid has low rates, no contracts, and no initial fees. Bees, spiders, scorpions, outside or inside. We've seen it and we'll take care of it. Arid Pest Control. For extreme reliability and extreme peace of mind, call today, 727-8343.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post-9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I faced my PTSD, and I'm a better husband and father because of it.
We help warriors get the expert care and support to thrive.
I got involved. I got healthier. I got to be an athlete again.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together.
Miles, you're late. Again.
You are not living
Where have you
up to
been?
your full potential.
No sense of responsibility.
No matter who you are, life can be overwhelming.
Okay.
Everyone's going through something, even superheroes.
Oh man, I'm bugging.
Is that the best you
can do? This mediocre work is
You're not reaching your full potential. Unacceptable, Miles.
Let's take the stigma out of asking for help.
Hey, Dad. You got a minute?
Yeah, what's up, son?
Can we get some air?
Of course we can, yeah. Grab your jacket.
I just got so much on my mind, you know?
I hear that, yeah. So tell me what's going on.
If you need support, visit kevinlovefund.org to learn more.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. As I've been telling you, we've been down at the Consumer Electronics Show, the Las Vegas Convention Center all week. And you can now hear from the movers and shakers leading the way with all of this technology that will hit the market soon. Uncompressed wireless gaming. What's that? Well, we'll tell you in this report.
CES is short for Consumer Electronics Show, and it is the world's largest and most influential technology expo held every January in Las Vegas. It's where companies from around the globe unveil the future of innovation, from artificial intelligence and robots to smart homes, electric vehicles, and next-generation wearables. Many of today's everyday technologies like smart TVs, Bluetooth devices, and voice assistants were first introduced on the CES show floor. For journalists and tech leaders alike, CES offers a first look at the products and ideas that will shape how we live, work, and connect in the years ahead. KPVM had the opportunity to speak with Intopix, who showed us their innovation that could change the future of how the world looks.
So, good afternoon. We are Intopix here at CES this year. What we're showing is our newest technology related to applications within the automotive space amongst it, as well as in AR, VR, and similar. What we focus on is really latency critical applications where it's impossible that video either gets delayed or gets distorted. Using with AI algorithms for detections, for automotive application, driverless cars, to recognize in a very safe way and in a very direct way what is going on in front of them. Everybody talks about the driverless feature, but the technology behind it has to be foolproof.
We're showing wireless gaming. So here's an example of, we're running a Sony PlayStation 5 underneath here. It's very warm in there. And so basically you have your Sony PlayStation 5. You no longer need a cable to connect it to your TV. It goes over wireless, whether 60 gigahertz or Wi-Fi 7. And what we're showing up here in the upper right corner is the data rate that's going on. In this case, if it was uncompressed, it'd be 4K resolution, so it'd be 12 gigabits per second uncompressed that you'd have to transport. We're compressing it down to 1 gigabit per second, and you see no degradation in the video quality. And then we're also demonstrating some error concealment technology. So now you can actually drop some frames, but we can compensate for if frames are dropped and you still see no damage or degradation in the video. So those are sort of the two key technologies we're demonstrating here at CES. Technology is available today. We are a technology provider, so it can be on multiple different platforms, whether ASIC, FPGA, GPU, CPU, little ARM SoCs, so pretty much almost any platform you can think of. It's lightweight enough that it can run on any of those, and depending on what platform you need it on, we're ready to deliver it.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
That's the Lerner & Rowe Weather Cam looking out off of the hill here at KPVM-TV. These sunsets are stunning. We're getting a little chillier, and actually the National Weather Service says that the first freeze last year was January 21st, which was a little bit late. Will it happen soon? We've got the details coming up in the forecast.
It's a new year, a chance to reset, refocus, and chase new goals. At 87 years old, Willie has more energy than most of us on our best day. This year, her resolution is simple: stay active through her favorite online workout classes. But her internet provider can't keep up. Just when it looks like her resolution is over, Valley Communications steps in with a connection that actually works. With VCA Fiber, buffering doesn't get in the way. Videos load instantly. Workouts stay on track. VCA Fiber. New year, new speeds.
Horizon Markets are a one-stop shop for convenience. Are you wanting to enjoy a hot cup of coffee and a pastry? Needing some fuel? Or want a simple refreshment or snack? Come visit one of our 6 Horizon Market locations near you. We also have the loosest slots around town with over $1 million in payouts. You will get Pahrump's hometown value, where convenience and low prices meet. So no matter who you are, you'll find your Horizon in Pahrump.
This world is a beautiful place,
Protecting it requires balancing our needs with the planet's health. At the heart of this balance are North America's wetlands. These bustling ecosystems are teeming with hundreds of species of plants and animals. This variety of life, known as biodiversity, is an indicator of our ecosystem's health. More diverse ecosystems mean richer soil, cleaner water, and abundant pollination, all vital to our basic needs and the creature comforts we've come to rely on. At Ducks Unlimited, conservation unfolds through collaboration across the continent, striving for solutions that benefit both wildlife habitats and our communities. Join us in shaping a sustainable future for our ecosystems, communities, and economies. Visit ducks.org/wetland benefits. A public service from Ducks Unlimited.
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
Welcome back to News 25. It's Chris Palermo. We've got your weather forecast from the anchor desk. These high temperatures are starting to look like some low temperatures. 39 Fernley. Hold on to your hats, folks. It's going down to 17. Fallon has them beat. 12 degrees up north. Fallon 40 for a high today. Carson City 39. 16 for lows in Carson City, Tonopah. They hit 34 today. Goldfield is not mining anything warm. They're 37 degrees today, 18. Beatty, heat wave coming up here, 49 down to low 30. And Amargosa, 53 degrees, low tonight, 32. Las Vegas is at 54 degrees, 33. And Death Valley, 63. And they're getting a little chilly tonight. Currently, your temperature is 45 degrees. Your sun rose this morning almost at 7 a.m. Humidity is at 33%. Now, the wind was to speak of yesterday, but today, north-northeasterly direction, 4 miles an hour. 51 was our high today. And like I said, it's a little nippy right there, right now in Pahrump in the region, 45 degrees. Your sun set about 40 minutes ago. And like I said, we're gaining a little more daylight, 53% humidity. The wind out of the east at 5 miles an hour tonight. Going on at 30 degrees. Now it's going to get a little lower and some dips in the valleys, and you know where you are. Tomorrow we've got some sun, 54, warming up a little bit. Sunday, some clouds rolling in, still nice day, 58. Sunshine all next week. Monday, 62. Tuesday, 67. Look at this, kids. Wednesday, 70 degrees. 68 degrees on Thursday. 65 on Friday. Our lows into the weekend, the 30s, but we're going to warm up a little bit. Now, we were talking about maybe the first freeze. I think some folks are definitely hitting that. It didn't hit till January 21st. Like I said earlier, that was last year. In fact, the National Weather Service said that that's late. Sometimes in November, we get a first freeze. That'll just about do it for all of us here tonight. I'm Chris Palermo, News 25. Make it a great weekend.
Ace Country Radio. Reach a larger audience all the time, 24